Welcome to the show. We are back. We are back. As you can see, sunlight is coming in. We're going to have to zoom in so we can get a really good look. Silent just made a video. So let's go ahead and check out Silent 85.
Alright guys, Silent here with another clip for you from Avengers. Just want to show you the kind of brilliant picture and imagery you're going to get from Partey's Vega from the premium screen paint lineup. A $60 product. It's able to do what others out here in the space simply cannot do, and that is recreate the creator's intent. Give you the accuracy, the immersive experience, the vivid colors, everything that the storytellers want you to be able to see in your content being recreated here on my 85-inch screen with the JVC 1080p projector from way back in 2013, 2014. So I'm able to get that cinematic experience down here in my home theater space. Simply put, can't be matched by others. The fakes are exposed.
That was it. That was it. That was it. Seriously, that was it. All right, y'all. That was it. We're going to look at Kenneth Bird for a minute, but first let's look at a demonstration. Now, I have all three panels of Kenny Bird's up, and I have the $6 curtain. I cut it so it fit on the screen better. And we also have I actually put up those white tablecloths. They were really thin. I mean, they were thin. Packed together in that pack, they look reflective, but they were paper thin. So I don't think it's going to help much. I don't think it's going to help much. But we'll see. We got all three of Kenneth Bird paints are on the board. And we have the curtain. And we got a weak version of God's black-white technology. And let's go. Head to head. Let's sit back and watch. Then we're going to get a bird. Get to the nerd turn. I'm still out of breath. I'm still tired. But we got her done. A Silent Wake 5. I don't think Ken like anybody video. Unless they bring him some money. I'll be honest. Ken care about money. He needs money. He broke. He's lashing out. He's lashing out at everybody. And the bird needs some money, honey. He needs some money. He needs to get himself some good dope. But I think Kenneth Bird is losing hope. Better go out there and beg some of them folk in Allentown saying, hey, I'm on the ground. Can I get a pound, a peso? What about the Mexicans? Can I get a meso? I'm really feeling bad. I got the shakes, please. Give me some money and I'll be glad. All right, y'all. It's Kenneth Bird. Beating God's technology. It's Kenneth Bird beating that black curtain, that $6 curtain in the middle of the screen. It's Kenneth Bird beating it. Fair demonstration. Simon said, just a quick one since he's whining so much. He said, your boy replacement was over there talking. Imagine that. Oh, I heard he had an open forum. I was working. I don't go in his chat. He blocked me out of it. He got to welcome me back. Before I come over there, he got to welcome me. I made him a challenge, Silent. If he send me the Phantom, I told him I'll give him my name and address. If he send me the Phantom, a panel with a Phantom, and it beat God's technology can't match it, I'll never make another video about Ken again. But if it does match it or beat it, Kenneth Bird gotta stop making black paint. You think he'll take the challenge? I doubt it. I doubt he'll take my challenge. I bet you he won't. You gonna take the challenge, Kenny? We'll get the Kenny wine in a minute. You said, I watched literally 2 minutes and saw he was 2 hours in, and I clicked off. He won't acknowledge it. He said he needed a challenge. If he don't acknowledge it, he'll miss it on right. I told him, if God's technology can't match that Phantom, I'll never make another video on Kenneth Bird again. But if his Phantom matches it or does worse than it, he has to stop selling black paint. He gotta get rid of the black paint market. He gotta go back to gray. They don't have the balls. So where you at in, Thomas? Where you at the replacement? While you're master showing old videos and whining about stuff other people done, I'm showing real demonstrations. For those of you that might be thinking to yourselves, why does the $6 curtain seem a little dark? You know why it seems dark? Because it's on a black screen. Kenny's panels has a backing to them. The $6 curtain in the center, it doesn't have a backing. Its backing is my black screen. So when you look at that panel, you're not only looking at what it can do, you're also looking at God's technology. You're looking at two blacks. Kenny's panel had white backing on them. All his panels are painted on white cardboard. They have a white backing. They have a solid backing. So the black screen is not hitting the image at all. You're seeing Kenny's paint on top of that white. You're not seeing the black. When you look at the black, when you look at the $6 curtain, you're not only looking at the black of the curtain, you're also looking at God's technology. Black also. You're looking at two blacks. So it's actually showing double black, and yet it's still holding its own, showing a double black. Meaning that my screen is showing up with his screen on top of it. The other ones have a white backing to them. So my screen is not affecting the image. So the fact that that curtain is putting out a double black, and it's still hanging in there. It's putting out a double black. Because if I put white behind that black, if I actually put a white screen behind that black, I think it would actually outperform the panel sitting next to it. But because it has to it's dealing with the black from God's technology and the black of his own. It's appearing darker. I'm trying to think if I should put something, if I should put a white. But if I put that white up there, it's going to make all Kenny panels look dark on that side. I would have to move it. If I have that white sitting next to Kenny's, it's going to darken it up. I'm in a quandary here. What do I do, y'all? What do I do? If I put something white behind that, your eyes are going to pick up the Kenny panels are dark. Puts me in a quandary, doesn't it? Because right now, that curtain is not only showing itself in the image, it's also showing God's technology. It's doing a double duty. It's black. It ain't just showing itself a reflection. It's also reflecting the black screen at the same time. So it's appearing darker. But it's hanging in there. It's just appearing darker. So what do y'all think? Albert Droy said all that dude does is whine. Kenny has no winning mentality in him. I gotta tell y'all, packed together, it looked thick, but when I took them apart, man, that white material, it was razor thin. I think white kitchen bags would have done better. If you ask me, I think white kitchen bags would have done better. I'm being honest. I think white kitchen bags would have done better. But I put them up. I think white kitchen bags would have done better. I just tell you the truth. I think white kitchen bags would have done better. That's why I said, if Kenny take the challenge, I'm going to go and get me some white shower curtains. You know them vinyl ones? I'm gonna get some of them vinyl white shop curtains. I'm gonna hang them on the wall, and then put the black over top of it. I want something reflective and shiny. Them things were paper thin, but I did a double layer. I did a double layer down, and then I put the third one. I put it across down, so it's going all the way down. And I couldn't fill the screen up, so we're doing 108 inches. We're doing 108. Might be doing a bit more. It's 130 across. So I guess we doing 100 and something. But all right, look at the Kitty Winnie. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Is this Kenny?
Just not there for my projector. So would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it's 2 million to 1 contrast and all that stuff? No, I will not use it. Okay. First of all, you know, the whites are really off. It's like an ivory color, like I said. They're really off. The blacks are not even there. Okay. Color, yeah, of course. You see the colors. But look at that versus that. You can tell right away. So, what are the results of this? All right, let me tell you the results of this. It doesn't produce. I don't know. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just not there for my projector. So would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it's 2 million to 1 contrast and all that stuff? No, I would not use it. Okay. First of all, you know, the whites are really off. It's like an ivory color, like I said. They're really off.
White's off, right? Look at that.
The blacks are not even there. Okay. Color, yeah, of course. You can see the colors. But look at that versus that. You can tell right away. But other than that, a all-around solid picture, I'm not gonna get from this. I'm not. See, everything's kind of yellowish.
The colors, right?
Different tones. You know, it just doesn't. You know.
In this video right here, that's the label right there. We had to dub it because it was going to go missing. And of course, you're right. The video went missing.
I could do more. Like showing you black levels, which it's gonna fail.
No, that fast. I'm just showing you how fast he lies. He just did that demonstration with the red hoodie. Turn around and did that demonstration. Same on P2 projector. Screen didn't pick up any contrast levels. He sat right there and said it's going to fail. Man, that's why I said by the testing, you can't. Someone just talk is cheap. You're going to have to back it up. And that right there, which I just explained to you how cheap talk can be. Yeah, I have to back it up. If I come out there and tell you, hey, we got screen can absorb sunlight, I have to back that up. We can run at 720p versus 4K and you won't show a difference. We got to back that up. Our product doesn't match any form of house paint, fabrics, films, whatever. We got to back all that up. We can knock out certified screens with no problem. We got to back all that up. A gray screen or white screen at 1,000 lumens can't turn our screen dark and unwatchable. We got to back all that up. So this guy comes on here and just lies to you and tells you that the screen paint picks up contrast level. You just saw it didn't pick up contrast level whatsoever.
What's wrong with this video?
High white sufficient level. It doesn't come.
What's wrong with Kenny Bird video, y'all?
On top of that, which matches the screen. Picked up the same color too on top of that, and did exactly both the same thing. And it's supposed to have a yellowish tone. It's supposed to be different, but yet this is hidden somewhere on his YouTube videos, but we won't post it to his site.
I want to show you some bright things.
And I'm pretty sure he's called my phone. He doesn't leave text messages anymore, but I'm pretty sure he's been ranting and carrying on my phone because he's upset and angry. And the reason why you're bitter and upset, Jamie, is because you don't want to do testing.
Colors off. Nope.
You want to continue to rip your customers off. You don't like the fact that you get exposed. This is the reason why you act the way you act. You're a perfect poster child, and the way you carried on in this room, the way I've heard the notifications going off, but you can't click over because that's blocked now. Don't ask how, it's blocked now. But anyway, so yeah, you just didn't carry on very professional. If a person in business does something wrong, they come out and they basically apologize.
So when you gonna apologize for sounding that bullshit?
Relationship with their customers, not the way you just carried on.
When you gonna
You
apologize?
went off and ranted in the room and just
Ain't nothing
carried
worse
on and up.
than a person
Again, the
accusing
last
somebody
thing
else
is,
doing something they doing.
At the end of the day, I don't sell your product. You sell your product. Customers are coming and see that kind of attitude and laugh like, wow, this guy ripped a bunch of people off. And he came and he laughed about it. That's what you did. This is your video. You're right here.
Black numbers.
I'm not making this up.
And for one quart, if you don't have a discount, it's like $40 almost, right?
We saw the receipt. Everybody saw the receipt. It's not $40.
$7.50, depending on where you're at. You know.
Lied about that.
Right, but yeah. Okay. Look at that green versus this versus that. See how yellowish that is? Like dirty? It's just off, guys. Sorry, but it is. Wish I could see it.
See it closer? We are literally sitting on top of the screen with your camera. We are literally right on top of your screen. How much closer do I have to be? I should be able to see that at 13 or 14 feet, the difference in no time, no problem whatsoever. I can take a black surface, paint against our screen, and I can see that at 16 feet across the room in a fully lit environment, which we've done in our demonstrations. So, again, no, man, this is a horrible thing. And again, perfect example for those of you, if you're thinking about getting in the field of making screen paint products, do not do this. Because he's going to get sued for this. And he is going to get possible jail time for it because he's committed fraud. Meanwhile, this video right here...
You said this last year, Kenny.
Blacklist need to be posted directly to
You said it
the
last
site.
year.
Because, Jamie, let me explain something to you. If you have nothing
And ain't
to
done
hide,
nothing.
if you're 100% a legitimate businessman, this needs to be directly on your site. The fact that it's been a year, this video is posted, no, 2 years, this video is posted, and it has never been on your site. Why? Why don't you have it on your site? Are you afraid that this is going to change the opinion on how people think about your product? You pretty much did that one already. And if you show this kind of hostility over this video, we know why it's not on your site, because you know it exposes you, that's why.
So you're focusing on something from 2 years ago, but you won't come deal with today. Whatever you got going on with Jamie, that was 2 years ago. You've had 2 years to prosecute him. You keep saying you're going to prosecute him, why you ain't done it? Why do you keep saying you're going to prosecute somebody? Well, come prosecute me. I got 3 examples of your paint up on my wall. You made the challenge. You say, I'm bored, I need a challenge. You bored because everybody buying your shit. You ain't got no paint to make. But I answered your challenge. You said, can't nobody beat you. Nobody can match or beat your paint. I just put a new screen up. Why are you not attacking it? I just put up a new screen. Why are you not attacking it? Why are you not on your channel saying, look at this, look at that? Why, Kenneth Bird? Because you don't want nobody to see this. Because it makes you obsolete. It makes your shit obsolete. it makes you a no-go. You can't make no money off this. You talk about Crow and Danny charging $60. People can do this for what they got in their house right now. Or they can make a simple trip. Simple trip to Walmart, Walgreens, Target, Family Dollar, Joann Fabrics, and do the equivalent of what you selling. They can do that for less than $20. For less than $20. If they want to be lazy, they can just go get the Yondu screen and use the black side and do that for $40. Why they gotta give you $400? You're obsolete. You're obsolete. You literally are obsolete. That's why you won't mention it. That's why you ignore it. You pray to God that nobody sees it. You shaking your boots when somebody else covers it. The reason you want to get Silent Wake 5 so bad is that Silent Wake 5 shows the technology. You hate him more than you hate Crow. What's going to happen when Crow does a video on it? What's going to happen when the guy next door does a video on it? What's going to happen when Partey does a video on it? If they all start doing videos on it, you're going to be in the corner of their garage crying like a little bitch. Because won't nobody buy your shit. You praying the word don't get out. That's why you won't mention it. You hoping that I stay small. You hoping that nobody takes me seriously. You're praying. You on your knees. Ah. Ah. You said you was going in. I don't know who you going in on because who was it? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? So who are you going in on? Who's going to see it? If somebody didn't watch Kenny live, nobody saw what you were saying. So who was you going in on, bitch? Ask the question, Mr. Replacement. Who was you going in on? Who's going to see it? There's no chat. Kenny disabled it. There's no chat. There ain't no chat there. Who saw it? If the 5 people that were watching them didn't see it, who saw it? Most people wait until Kenny done and then just skim through the video. So who's going to see it? If 14 people were watching it live and you was going in, where are they? Why ain't they here? Yeah, the replacement was going in on you. Yeah, where they at? Where are they? Speak up, people. Where you at? Where are you at? Go ahead and tell us how the replacement went off of the chat. Where you at? Where you at? Where the 14 people at? Pete Franklin said replacement was going in on his mom. That's it. So who saw it? Who saw it?
There's all he has is sitting on the front page. That's it.
You got a grown man that's supposed to be running a paint company. A grown man who you defend reenact replacement. I call you reenactment. A grown man. A grown man. What's he doing? I just put a whole new screen up. What was he doing? Sitting there showing a video his competitor did 2 years ago. I got 3 of his paint panels on the wall right now. What's Kenny showing? A little 10-inch RCA monitor. He don't even trust his paint enough to do his show on it. Now come defend that motherfucker. Come defend it. Come defend it. Replacement. Come on, I'm listening. We're waiting. You went ham in his chat. Come over here and go ham. I dare you. Come in here and go ham. I ain't gonna block you. Go ahead and go ham. Do what you were doing over there. Come on. Come on, replacement. You said you were going ham over there. Come on and go ham. Show everybody what you did. Because if you didn't watch it, you didn't see it. So you might have to do a replay. That's why I call you the reenactment. Reenact what you did. Come on, sir. You pooped out. You poop outside just like your boy Kitty do, outside in the bucket. I hope he don't do it in the garage. Oh, that garage was my ass. I hope he go outside in the woods with the bucket and take a poop. And then he dump it somewhere, and then he take the bucket and dip it in the stream and contaminate all the organisms and all the animals and the fish in the daggone stream out there, contaminating the water with his poop. And then somebody is going to catch that fish and take it home and cook it and don't know that they eating kitty poop. And wondering why they're getting sick. That's what your boy Kitty do. Come on, replacement. You pooped out. I think you full of crap. But come on. Show us what you did. Do a reenactment. You got a man that it's the middle of the month and his bitch ass is broke. He broke. B-R-O-K-E. Broke. Man ain't got no fucking money. Desperate for a sale. Sitting there in the garage. He ain't got no money. He ain't got. I don't think he got much paint left. I think he got enough paint for one sale. Why is he not doing demonstrations? He been working on that curved screen for over a week. Why did he make a screen and didn't paint it first? How is he going to paint it curved like that? These are questions. You say you're going to start building your channel. Stay tuned. Well, why don't you answer a question? How come y'all come in here to defend Kenny, but y'all don't defend him? I tell you, if I'm going to fight, I don't want you guys backing me up. I had to fight for y'all. I had to help y'all out. Like I thought you were helping me. I got to help you out. What the hell? Come defend Kenny Winnie. It seems like you trying to get a big up. You trying to make a name for yourself by defending a known loser. You're trying to make your name for yourself, trying to defend a drug addict. Why are you trying to defend the drug addict? Why are you trying to defend a known drug addict? We know the man's on drugs. You know the man's on drugs. There ain't no secret. Do you see how big that screen is? You know I can move that projector closer to the wall. You know that, right? You know that I could move that projector closer to the wall and that I could raise it up. You know that. But I don't. I'm not a cheater. I want a big screen. I could make the screen small. It would look a lot better if I put it closer. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. This is my backup projector. Until the new bulb get here, we're going to have to rock it. We're not crying about it. We're not whining. You said you're going to start demonstrating small game technology. Tyler says if you do videos, they only be troll videos, nothing more. It won't be anything informative for anybody in the space. All you want to do is be a douche. He said, don't you already have a channel? Since you've been around since 2016, what's your real channel? Clayton said he just signed a contract with the Birdman. Silent says, why can't you tell us what you really do? Pete says nobody's going to watch the replacement channel. He doesn't have any original content. Just come in regurgitating the same old jokes over and over. I don't have no problem battling with you, Rose. You know, I'll allow you to come in here and make a fool out of yourself. You know, because you just showing. The reason that people are still around is because of people like you who don't have no life and need some drama and attention. And you pump this man up, make him think he's doing something. Fact of the matter is, if Kenneth Bird had sales, he'd be bragging. If Kenneth Bird filed charges for real, he'd be bragging. He's not. He keeps saying, I'm not going to mention anything, but he can't stop himself from mentioning anything. So we know he's not doing anything. Because if he did, he'd be mentioning it. I'm going to have Crow locked up before the end of December. Well, we hadn't told the end of April. He still ain't locked up. I'm going down to the FBI to file charges on Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams still walking around Wisconsin, wherever he is in Milwaukee. He's still walking around. Yeah, I got you now, Silent Wake 5. I got you. Or should I say, Daniel, I got you. This man is so stupid. He think a name that he made up, and luckily, it was somebody in this country named Daniel. And he really think that that's Silent Wake 5. Magically. This is how this man thinks. The same way he saw that green tent and think it looked good. A man who can sit there and analyze somebody else's screen paint but can't see the green tent in his own. Remember in the Bible it says, how can you see the stick in your fellow man's eye, but you can't see the log in your own? How can a man sit there, got a couple dollars to get through the month with, and trying to decide drugs or get some tater chips to eat tonight? A man that got the same clothes on for the past 3-4 years. Man wearing the same shoes. Man don't even have no drawers. He ain't got holes in all his drawers. They don't even wear them anymore. Because his drawers are more biblical than his. Because they're holy, holy, holy drawers. They won't be sewed up anymore. I'm in the garage, I'm broke and poor. When you see my paint, it's an eyesore. Holy, holy. And replacement, why don't you buy me one, bitch? You keep saying that shit. Remember, I'm a product of Kenneth Bird. I use what Kenny told me to use. I showed you the video. The 475 is here. We're looking at a 485 right now. We are looking at a 485. He said he did a review on the 475. I'm using the kind of projector that Kenneth Bird said you're supposed to use. It's all over his video. His channel. I'm doing what your boy Kenny said to do. This is why you can't make fun of the projector, you dumbass. This is what the man who made the paint say to use it on. Raven said, Silent voice is so sweet. Silent says all everybody has to do is send that product out to a notable, reputable home theater outlet and let them review everyone's product. You're such a dumbass dude. I ask again, what's your end game here? What do you want from this? Why do you do this stupid stuff? What's your point? He said the replacement is called the budget, and not everyone has the same budget in the do-it-yourself community. You don't think if I could afford a 4K projector, I wouldn't get one? If somebody said there's a 4K projector for $250 and it was the beginning of the month, you think I wouldn't buy it? You think I wouldn't buy it? If somebody said here's an ultra short throw 1080p projector for $200, you think I wouldn't buy it? So since you claim you got a doorman and you got money, how about this? On the 3rd of the month, actually, I'm gonna enter an auction around the 3rd of the month. So we'll say we'll start on the last day of April. I'm going to show auctions that's going on. If we can find a 1080p off the short throw for under 400, or if we find a 4K off the short throw for under 500, I'll put up 200 and you put up the rest. Since you're so rich. Mr. Replacement. So you're so rich. But see, when somebody asks y'all, one of y'all to do something, y'all vanish. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. When somebody asks one of y'all to reach in your pocket or put some effort out, you got nothing to say. All you want to do is make comments. That's why I don't pay you no mind. Because when you challenge me, if I can do it, it's done. But when I challenge y'all, hey, you got excuses. I made the challenge to Kenneth Bird. You want to get rid of me in this space? You want me out the way of your scam? You want me never to be able to mention you again? Let's do the test. Send me the sample. Send me a sample of the Phantom. Let's put the Phantom up against God's technology. Head to head against God's technology. I'll find the 2 best fabrics I can find. You send me your best paint. You say it's a Spartan. Bring it. Bring it. He ain't got the balls. He don't have the balls. And we can wait till the 3rd. When we both get our government money. We can wait till the week of the 3rd. Kenny can take his government money and go down to Sherman Williams or Lowe's and get his paint made. And I'll be off. You'll see me out riding around store to store trying to find the brightest, most reflective white I can find. And I guarantee you, we're going to come back and I'm going to beat Kenny. We're going to beat him. So where'd you go? Pete said there's a reason why it's do-it-yourself. Not everybody has the money to put in the high-end products. None of us would even came to this community if we could afford $5,000 screens and high-end projectors. Precisely. My thing is this: if you want to buy Kenny screen paint, go ahead. But don't cry about it when you get it. Don't cry about it when you get it. Let's listen to Kenny. Let's see what he's got anything to say.
The video's not posted anywhere on the site, nowhere at all.
All right, speed up, please.
All the lights on, windows open, and you can display off a table at a projector that costs $60. Pictures to match with it. Demonstrations on our massive grid here, showing just about anything you could possibly think of. We have 2 of these giant grids. One is actually on the ChryslerRed's site, which shows off the screen's ability to be able to have the most demonstrations outside. 720p versus 4K, 1,000 lumens versus 5,000 lumens, demonstrations black versus gray, certified screens. It's all there, everything's there. More slideshows, demonstrations on paint on demonstrations, fast and easy. Demonstrations on motorized projection screens. More slideshows to go through. Amazing customers, more customers. These are customers that we didn't have time to post. This is live stream. Went to a customer's house and did a live stream, painted the screen. He used a $50.
When, Kenny, when? When? How old are these videos? What can you show right now? What can you show right now? Go outside and do a demonstration right now. I challenge you. Go outside and do a demonstration right now. You keep talking about what you did years ago. That was years ago. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? I just put that screen up an hour ago. I did it today. I got up and made an effort. You're sitting here showing us videos from years and years ago. Showing videos about Crow years ago. What are you doing right now, sir? When the last time you did a demonstration, Kenny? Been over a week. In the past 7 days, how many demonstrations you done, Kenny? None. How many have I done in the past 7 days? 6. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not selling anything. Why do I have more demonstrations than you do, sir? I'm not selling nothing. Solid Weight 5. How many demonstrations has he done this past week? A single father. He's done about 3 that I can recall. How many demonstrations you done, Kenny? 9. You got the replacement running around for you. How many demonstrations has he done in the past week? 9. How many has Ann Thomas done? 9. How many demonstrations have Rick Takarad done? Real demonstrations. 9. Detailed demonstration, not just waving the damn camera around. That's not a demonstration. 9. So the people you say back you ain't doing nothing, and you ain't doing nothing. So why should anybody give a fuck what you say? I'm just being honest. Don't tell me, show me. If I can get my disabled fat ass up there and put the screen up, why can't you? Why can't you, Kenny? And I can tell the screen ain't perfect. I got work to do. I didn't get it to go over the pipe right. You can see the dip from the pipe. But even though it's not perfect, I can still use it. You can see it got a dip right there. Now if I had the 695, I could tighten that up in the middle, but that pipe coming down is causing that dip. I got a dip. I can only work the corners. I can't do the middle. I can't do the inside. I can't do the inside up and down, and I can't do the sides. I can only do the 4 corners. It sucks. But until a new bulb get here, we got to deal with it. And I'm feeling blessed that I have something. Because if your bulbs go, you done. You ain't got no money. If your bulbs go, you done, Kenny. You know it, I know it, and everybody else know it. So let's look at the cottage. Let's look at the video. Let's do a real demonstration. And one thing, I know I see the sun. That's what I know. I see the sun. Let's rewind back. I just love this video. It's just so cute. That video is so cute. Pete says, none of us would ever came to this community if we could afford to buy a $5,000 screen and high-end projectors. BD is showing you could do the same or better with a smaller budget versus Ken Bird's bullshit. Where you at, replacement? You get your feelings hurt or something? Yeah, he was talking about how he was going off in Kitty Chat. Why you not going off here? Come on over here and go off. I'm not going to block you. The only reason I blocked Rick Takara, he was lying in my check, lying in my face. Because I can tell you, ain't nothing on that wall going to match that. That is absolutely gorgeous. You can talk to me all day. Don't nothing beat the white, I'm sorry. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. You can talk to me all day. You'll never win that one. But, can we get close? Can we get close to that? That's the question. Because I can show you what make the black shine. If you really want to know why people would even consider black, this is why people would consider black. This is why people would consider black. Everything up there shows you black. That's a black screen. Let's look up on the white ceiling. Where's the black? That is why people would even consider black. Because black versus white ain't no match in the dark. There's no match. If you want that black level, if you want... Replacement says he's eating Kenny's penis right now. He's having a meal. His mouth was full. Every once in a while, he has to spit out some of Kenny's pubic hair, and he'll comment. I can tell you right there, something drooped. And I see it right there. Something drooped right there. Now I can get up there and try to tack it up or put another nail in. That's why I say when you do a screen, it's not the same. This is why you want a black screen. But right there, that's not black. That is not black. You can pretend that's black. Look up on the wall. Look up on the wall. You see black. You see so much black, you can't make nothing out. God darn. Zoom in some. Hey, I got a big screen. Why is making the image so small? I don't like that. Is that a match for that? Well, where's the black? Where's the black? Well, look at that pretty image. The only reason you want to fool with a black screen is to get that black level. But just know, to get that black level, Alex says, for each burger. I put the FLE to the right. It ain't doing that well. The FLE, the first panel, it ain't doing so well. Y'all notice that? But as I keep telling y'all, nothing. Look at that is gorgeous. I'm sorry. So I'm going to do something to show y'all that I'm not biased. I'm going to do something to show y'all I'm not biased. Give me 1 second, yeah. We're going to do something to show I'm not biased. Nobody bothering your food. What are you eating it for? I told you, go right here. This is where you stay, right here. You come over on the bed for. You're not allowed. I moved all the panels closer to the bug. I moved everything closer. Everything is now closer to the bug. So you can't say that we doing special things, that we doing special tricks, or I'm purposely keeping kitty paint away from the bulb or any of that bull crap. Look at our fishy wishies. Now, if you sit here and watch fish all day, he said, is replacement akin the scammer supporter? Yes, he is. But I don't think he's. I think that he's just trying to get some shine off of supporting Ken. I don't believe he really support Ken. I think he want to get the shine. Come on, show the fish is doing something. Yeah, show the fish is doing something like that, going through the panels. Show the fish doing something. The fish is not going through the panels. Yeah, he's going away from the panels. So somebody going into the panels. Crow says Aunt Alex is Briggs trolling his IP dress. It's the same on his channels. I don't know why this camera does this. Why does it look so dark? Long as the fish stay right there, I stay with the fish. When I go away from the fish, all the black gone. But if I stay with the fish, the projector will try and make you think you're saying black. Long as you stay with the fish. Not for all scenes, but when you veer away from the fish, as we come back, they try and make you think you're saying black. As you veer away, look. While we here, we're saying black. V over here, it's gone. Come back here. The projector trying to make you think you see black. Come back over here. It's gone. Come to it. It uses the color to help you think you're seeing black. Back away. There's nothing for the projector to use. There's nothing for the projector to use. It can't use anything. The fish coming back in. Look how it's darkening up. That's the projector. Making you think you see black. That's the projector. Making you think you see black. But when that color leaves, what happens? Look at that. Look at that. As the color left, look at that. There ain't no color for it to use. There's no color for it to use. So when you have projectors that say they got contrast, 100,000 to 1, 10 million to 1, the projector trying to use the color that make you think you see black. That's why I call it a fake black. It make you think you seeing black. You're not seeing black. Alex says, no, I am not Biggs, bro. I am not that Pudo. No, he not. He's saying that the replacement is Briggs. He's not saying you're Briggs, Alex. He's saying the replacement is Briggs. But I just showed y'all how the projector tries to make you think you see black. That has a 15 or 16,000 to 1 contrast ratio. The ceiling projector. And you can see when there's color, the projector tries to make the colors make the surroundings look like it's black. But as the color leaves the screen, it doesn't have any color to work with. They make you think it's going black, and then it just fades. The black just fades right out. So when somebody say they got a JVC or a Sony or whatever, and they got that 1 to 1 contrast ratio, if there's no color for it to draw on, it can't give you that imaginary look. And I'm sorry, these pictures, I don't know if somebody can watch this. I just don't. I'd rather go to the store and buy one and have it rather than try and watch. I find it boring. Maybe y'all don't. Anything else black? Is that black? No, we do fish in the world. Show me something black. All right, this is called True Black. I hope it ain't the one where it's showing that thing dripping. Yeah, let's try the Samsung. I always say this too. Boo. Let's check it out. I'm trying to be fair to the black. We show white. Trying to be fair. Why are you lopsided though? Still lopsided. I want to know what happened to the replacement. Where'd you go, sir? I was having fun kicking you around. was having fun kicking him around. You know what I mean? I don't know why he left. Let's have some fun. Let's look at the different settings. Let's go to presentation. That's presentation. Let's go to cinema. Oh, it definitely got darker. Let's try photo. Screen got darker. Let's try RGB. This is blackboard. This is whiteboard. Back to dynamic. So dynamic, presentation, cinema. Hey y'all, I'm using the YouTube app. I'm only broadcasting in 720p. I'm not happy about that. I am not happy about that. So we've showed black. Let's look at some animals. I can tell you right now, this projector ain't good as the other one. I can tell you that now. that 695 definitely an upgrade. So we see how it handles sunlight. Let's see how it handles real lighting. Y'all ready to go to work? How does it handle the lighting, ladies and gentlemen? So we see that the curtain is looking dark today, and it's a long piece, and I cut it. I must have cut it at the darkest part, because it's really standing out. So we're gonna pull it. I want to go head to head with Kenny. I want to go head to head with Kenny. Nobody else, me and Kenny. God's technology versus Kenneth Bird's powered by God technology. Let's go head to head. I want to go head to head against Kenny Winnie. Oh, I turned the lights off. I didn't mean to do that. That was a habit. Yeah. Hold on. I'm turning on Big Bird too. I want to go head to head. Head to head, ladies and gentlemen, head to head. Head to head. So what happened to the sun blocker? Someone said, bitch is weak from eating salad all the time. He can't hold the phone up and a fork. Someone said, whoever he is, he's a loser. Alex says, good one, Pete. Bro says, it's Briggs, New Jersey boy. Bro said he bought sub to grow a channel, but he is here. Tom said, that's right, didn't he move from Philly to Jersey? He said, and that's the number that texted Kenny, the racist stuff that got blamed on me, laugh out loud, absolute troll. So the policeman come in here talking like he's a vegan, and we know he's eating Kenny meat all day long. All day long. So what happened to the sun blocker? Where's the sun blocker at, ladies and gentlemen? Do we have to put on one of them videos that Kenny be showing? Do we have to put on one of them videos that Kenny be showing? We just can't show a regular video. Huh? Does it gotta be something special? Oh, y'all gonna let us do it, huh? Do we have to show one of these videos? Do we gotta show one of these, y'all? Oh, we already seen that. It's just a little different. Let's check out that one. Gotta be something colorful. I don't care what nobody say. Their home cinema can't handle Big Bertha. Especially the top part of it. I don't see nothing. They always talk about ambient light rejection and all that. I see more detail. I see more stuff up there. I thought white supposed to wash out. Light right there with it. 100 watts beaming down. Look up there. What do you see? What do you see up there, ladies and gentlemen? What do you see? Replacement. You don't show yourself. We don't know who the fuck you are. You could be crippled in a fucking wheelchair in your grandma's basement. We don't know. Show yourself, bitch. Show yourself. I show everything. I'm not ashamed. I show everything. I am who I am, and I'm confident in who I am. I asked you to come in here and give your opinion. You see that FLE, look at the other things on the screen. The FLE, what looks the worst? The FLE or that home cinema shit? The left or the right? What look worse to you? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. They're supposed to be the sun blocker. And they can't handle the lighting in a public housing department. Say something about my technology. I'm not selling anything. I'm not saying that it can go outside and handle sunlight. But only one of Ken's panels, the one in the middle, is the only one that's hanging with my technology. I ain't no expert. Kenny got 3 different paints up there, and only one of them can hang with my technology. If I'm not an expert and Ken got 3 different paints and only one of them can hang, then that means he ain't no expert either. So why he keep lying and saying he an expert? This shit don't work. It's supposed to be sun blocker. But when he show it and it's sunny outside, he put the daggone curtain. There's only 3 windows in the garage and they on the door, 3 small windows. He got the image sitting down below it, out of sight. He's got it sitting down below it, out of sight. But he says that Crow and Danny and Silent have their screen sitting on the chair, low down to the floor, away from the sun. This motherfucker do the same thing. Do you understand? Claim he got studio lighting when that's that raggedy lighting that was in the damn garage. Ain't got no studio lighting. Broke bitch can't afford no studio nothing. But he lied to you. Why he gotta lie? Knowing this man's a liar, why do you have to defend him? You can call me fat. I'm fat, but I'll whoop your ass. Silence says you're a Kenny nut guzzler. Crow says, yeah, he's trying to trigger both sides. That's how stupid he is. Just like he looks special, like look special needs man. Crow said he needs to slow because he eats slow because he's special needs. P said, good one, Crow. Crow said, Crow, my D, we go way back. It's for many years. Crow says his mouth was full of dick. He said, there you go, trying to make friends again. Better watch out, Crow. You might be trying to suck on your dick. Crow said, I know, Briggs. We do go back. Don't worry, Sweaty. I'll share your voice before the scene. Paper said, I remember when Crow had the Epson 2045. Many years past. Felt like yesterday. Crow says, I remember when you wanted to be a big influencer and then bought subs. He said, then Crow got the 50-50 UB, remember that? Crow says, Robbie, your channel is not growing anymore unless you buy subs on me. The paper said, time flies, my good man. Crow says, you try hard to review products, but I'm sorry, you failed just like your channel. Piece of replacement, all you saying is you've been stalking this dude for a long time. Alex said, paper has a crush. Crow says, yes, he likes guys, he is gay. I think his partner is Puerto Rican. Haven said, not stalking, it's been around since the beginning, I know all the history. He said, no, it's stalking when you come in with the fake account and hide who you are. True. So we are showing this in well-lit environment. I'll mute it though. We're showing this in a well-lit environment. And you can see that I don't know what it is about the home cinema. The home cinema seems to be the worst of the three. The FLE isn't doing that well. Do I need to help it out? Do I need to put the FLE in the middle? Because it seems to be, even though it's right next to it, it seems to be it's on an island of its own. Should I put the LFE in the middle, y'all? Crow says you wanted so bad to be part of that history, but Danny took you out early, Briggs. Remember, it felt like yesterday. Peyton said, I'm just having fun keeping the conflict alive. Then he said, then it's the day tried with no luck also. He said, you're not blocked in here on BE's channel. Come here under your real account. Yes, you're not. The only person that got blocked was Rick Takara. I got tired of him lying to my face. I just got tired. I asked him 10 times. And then we blocked him live. I actually opened up the channel on the big screen and went in there and blocked him live. I didn't block him behind the scenes. I actually took both screens. We went over to the channel. I pulled him up. And I gave him every chance to renege. He wouldn't do it. I gave him every chance to renege. He wouldn't do it. So y'all see that we are in, as Kenny would say, a well-lit environment. We are in a well-lit environment. And as you can see, the FLE doing bad over there. So put the FLE in the middle. Does it need some help? I think the FLE needs some help. You know, right? Replacement was timed out by Crow for 86,000 seconds. Well, God darn, you had to take 86,000 seconds and divide that by 60 seconds. And that tell you how many minutes that, so the replacement's gone for the day. You're gone for the day, sir. He timed you out. He timed you out. So, hey, it is what it is. Come back on another count. All I can tell you. If you play the YouTube game, you know how it's played. You know, y'all do it different in this space. Y'all do it different. The sector I come from, the trolls know to come in and be nice and get a wrench and then act a fool. I'm just saying, where I come from, y'all just come in here already did it. I just saying. You would come in, earn the wrench, and then you turn. Y'all come in and turn from the get-go. I don't get it. I don't get it. Doesn't that make more sense? Let me get a wrench so I can't get blocked. And now I can't get blocked. Now I can go buck wild. I'm just saying, you don't have the decorum to come in and get your weapon so that you can talk trash. Maybe I'm missing something. Crow says, no conflicts, just try harder next time. He said, our replacement come back in 24 hours. Like always, I own your replacement. Alex said, Ratak is drinking his life away. Crow's laughing. Kenneth Bird, why don't you come over here, sir? Come over here and join us. Come join us, Kenny. We like to help you. We know you need rehab. I used to volunteer at a rehab center. I can help you. I can help you, sir. See, a real Christian will help those, even though I know you live for that drug right now. I know you do. And the devil's talking to you, and he's telling you, no matter how far you fall, you can get back the way you was. But we know that's a lie, and you know that's a lie. We know it's a lie, and you know it's a lie deep down. If you had a mirror, you need to look into it and see, do you like the man you become? We are showing scenes. And some of you are saying, well, that didn't look good. But the problem was, wait a minute, let me go back. Doggone it, let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back and show y'all something. Let me go back to the end. I can tell you, the ceiling is doing better than everything on that wall is right now. Would you see? I wasn't fast enough. Oh, well, I wanted to show y'all something. Big Bertha has taken out everything. Big Bertha has taken out everything. Sunlight on one side, Big Bertha on the other. Just that light right there. See it? That light right there. Taking out everything. Now we can zoom in. Maybe it'll look better. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Ooh, we took a look. That's why it's called experimentation. Now we zoomed all the way out. Zoom in a little bit. Not that far. Hey, why does zoom go so fast? That's good right there. All right, we're going to turn the lights off. I'll go to the bathroom real quick. Let me play some Kenny Winnie. And we'll turn the lights off. Is Kenny live right now? Hold on. Is Kenny live right now? Do a refresh? All right, it's Kenny live right now. He was live for 3 hours. Went to the bathroom real quick.
Y'all back it up. 1,000 lumens versus 5,000 lumen demonstration.
All right, man. Versus 5,000 lumens. You gotta back it up. You gotta back it up. All right, back it up. You gotta back it up.
Easy and fast demonstrations, how fast it takes us to paint a screen. And here's showing you how to put in how to do a professional job with big screen screens. I've painted in so many big screen screens, it's not even funny. I had experience motorized projection screens. More demonstrations, invisible technology. More demonstrations. These are called the insane demonstrations, the crazy stuff that we do. We take projectors and load them outside and push them through sunglasses, all that stuff. More demonstrations. This demonstration on dedicated theater room. We built a dedicated theater room to show you that gray and white screens don't function as environments. Demonstrations on insane demonstrations. To first look at ad tech, basically to absorb sunlight. Demonstrations for screens submerged underwater. Demonstrations on the Phantom, which actually beat a TV. Demonstrations on something called nanotech. It was a wallpaper projection screen that was completely flexible, which we have now. That was many years back. More demonstrations. These demonstrations involve the LX transfer 44. So this is a technology done as a spray-on application only. That's him right there, following us. That's him right there, following us. Uses fake numbers and stuff like that, but that's him right there. Let's see, projector mapping demonstrations. Whew. Yeah, more demonstrations, more. This is knockoff projectors, why you don't use them, you got those in there, and this is projector mapping. So you mean to tell me your stuff is not tested? That's why I say stuff is not tested.
Your stuff is not tested. It's not tested. It's not tested. My stuff is tested.
Let's go over to, let's see, we have.
Hey Kenny, I'm about to make you hungry. I'm about to make you hungry, Kenny. I'm about to make you hungry, sir. I go with a bag of chips. I got the real hats. Don't have an orgasm.
Uses 4,000 to 5,000.
Opening the bag up. Listen. Having some chips.
This is going to cost you a pretty penny. You know what these demonstrations are? This is Old Faithful. This is one of the projectors we use in demonstrations.
Old Faithful.
It shows that our technology has been tested on projectors at 1,000 lumens. So the statement you made on YouTube, Clarity, you cited my company and said that we have to use 5,000, 4,000. It's going to cost you a lot of money for that one. These are our tests right here. That's what I'm saying. For customers, this is what you have to be when you go to a site. This is why he's calling our phone with a fake number from New Jersey. This is why he's upset and angry. This is why you hear that clicking sound, clicking over and over again. The message just won't go through. So that was blocked. You can't message us anymore on that line. So that's done. So then he got upset and he came in here and started ranting. Because he knows his site isn't up to par. He knows he can't back himself up. And he knows what we are requesting for everybody, not just you, Fernando, everybody to have your stuff tested. How hard is that? What's the problem? What's the problem about the bathroom? What's the problem? You're going to have to back your stuff up. And this will help you out too, because then again, you can troubleshoot your stuff instead of blaming everybody for tampering with your stuff. Let me see. You should know your own stuff. You really should know it. You see when I pull that little that projector out, and I go, whoop, oh yeah, that's my stuff. I can tell my stuff. So the fact that I know the difference between my product and black paint, It means I know my own stuff. You, on the other hand, you can't do that. You don't know the difference between your product and gray paint. If you did, those videos would have been posted directly to your site to back that up. But they're not. They were removed. Well, actually, a couple were removed. Text. So we put that straight to the header because it's going to show you.
I think the replacement.
We pull up, show. There are customers,
like
site demonstrations. There's also
Sticky Black Man.
You make claims that our products didn't work and they can't read. They're impossible to watch. In your apartment, for some reason, our products are unwatchable. Why is that? But yet, all these people in schools and the workplace and the lounge and customers have this technology and it works perfectly fine.
You gave it to them for free.
At the end of the
Leave him back.
year, we're suing you in court for $1 million.
That's pretty cool game.
This is our testimony right here. And hey, if you want, you can paint that screen up in the courtroom. You can drop it at 1,000 lumens. Let's see if it comes up dark. See? Now, see how I can say that? See how I have all this stuff backing my stuff up? Because I test my stuff. That's why we have batch numbers and all that stuff to ensure and guarantee our customers that the product is working perfectly fine. And on top of that, to show they're not being ripped off and they're not being sent house paint in the mail. And you, on the other hand, you can't do that because you are shipping house paint in the mail to your customers. And you're ripping them off. And lying on camera.
And I could be more.
I don't want to see this on other screen paints. I don't want to see anybody else that's making a screen paint product. I don't want to see you fall into this little nightmare. You don't do this. Don't get on camera. Don't lie about your products. Don't try to make your product seem that there's something that they're not so you can fool people. Don't do that because you're going to have to show the real thing sooner or later. And it's not going to go well. You're going to end up like this guy at the end of the day, ranting on our screen and carrying on and acting up, calling my cell phone, screaming and yelling, and then basically over here, just constantly hitting his account, ranting and carrying on because he's upset. Don't be that person at the end of the day. Make sure your stuff is tested. Make sure you can put yourself and display it. It doesn't have, the one hard thing you're going to have to go through is getting past the toners. That's going to be your personal nightmare. Being able to go in and say, hey, look, okay, my product.
Hey, Partey says if a screen would make 1,000 lumens look like 5,000, why wouldn't the 5,000 look like 25,000 lumens?
It's true.
All lies.
People at the end of the day. But if you're saying, hey, close 100% contrast, we do it fully, it's a lie. The customer's going to find out. Even if you lie about it, they're still going to find out. And if you do get a customer who is out for your head, and he or she is trying to do something fraudulent against you, how do you back yourself in a court of law? There you go. So you can't even back yourself at all, period. If you did business with a company, they bought 80 gallons of this stuff, and they basically switched it out for some gray paint, like he'll never figure it out. You know what I mean? What we're going to do is you're going to basically take his paint and we'll market and sell that someplace else. It happens, trust me. And we'll basically. Hey,
Partey, can I ask you your opinion while you're here, sir?
Dent the cans and say, hey, the product came in damaged under our contract.
Does any of Kenny panels
How do you know your own stuff?
not match God's technology?
That is mine right there. Because you don't know.
You got the FLEs on the far left.
And then they'll turn around and
The
go,
Phantom is in the middle. And on the right
all day long.
is the home cinema.
They switch that stuff over right or black and projector right or white. Oh, we got a problem here. Something's wrong. Something don't look right. Paint it up. Hit it with a projector. And the white levels don't push. Got a lawsuit in your hands. See you in court. See you for millions of dollars. You got to scam my company. Yeah, there you go. You got to know your stuff. So people, if you're making this, you want to get into this field, do it. That's what you do. But make sure you back your stuff up. Don't be this.
Why are you so worried about Crow? I don't understand.
There's a few agencies hunting this guy. That's why he's doing the fake move. There are people hunting them. There are customers that are hunting them. They got ripped off.
I want to show you some bright scenes.
So before I go, how would that work? All this stuff. You see this demonstration posted to a site, but you know
They're red hot chips. They really are red hot. Oh my God, them things are hot.
you see
Got
this
done.
demonstration and you contact
I'm
them
always
and say,
burning.
"Look, I want my money back, or exchange it for something else, or do something at the end of the day. Because he could argue that did you paint this to your wall? Not to paint it to your wall, he literally could win this because you can't return that product unless you can honestly show 100% that that product is faulty. You're going to have to back this up. And for him to defend himself, he's going to have a ton of tests to basically back that theory that that product is working 100%. Batch number, that's what they're for. So you can back it up. But on top of that, still, even if you back it up and you can show that the customer did commit fraud against you, you can defend yourself. But say if the customer didn't commit any fraud against you, you basically did find out the product was matching how to paint, then you're going to have to work that out somehow. Now, you can't request your stuff back because it's already on his wall. There's no way you're getting that back at all, period. So you're going to do a partial or something, but you're still going to have to be able to, he's going to have to back it up and you're going to back up. Either way, if it hits a quarter wall, somebody's going to back up something. The problem you have here with Mr. Fernando is the fact that, say, if you did get a customer and they just basically just send him back great paint and he really doesn't get his product back. Well, how would he know if he got sent back great paint? He really can't tell either. So he can't even tell his own stuff. How would you defend yourself? How would you do it?
Y'all following this man logic.
You can't. So that's why your policy is set up that
Alex said
Ken
is full of shit.
It's yours regardless. It doesn't make a difference. It could land up in a tree on your roof. Doesn't make a difference. As long as you just got there and cracked, busted, paint, whatever. Doesn't make a difference. It lands on your property. And if you open it, he can claim that you tampered with it. And you could argue, well, how would you know I tampered with it? Can you show me how I would have tampered with it? What makes it different from what the product you have right here you're selling that shows that I tampered with it? He can't show you that, so you can win that part right there with no problem. But then he could go in and argue and say, well, even if I...
Hey, Ken, you spending time worried about Crow. You got a bigger problem on your hands that you're not even paying attention to, or you trying to ignore. You trying to ignore. You really are. I got 3 panels of your paint on the wall right now. 3 panels of your paint on the wall right now. And they sitting on God's technology. A weak version of it. But that's sitting on God's technology. My technology. And they all look very similar. This is very scary for you. It's scary for anybody who makes a black paint. Because it says, your shit's obsolete. Anybody who makes a black paint, your shit's obsolete. Why would somebody give Kenneth Bird $152 to $400, $500, $600, $700? Why would you give that man all that money to go get high with? Well, you can do it for about $20. If you lazy, go on Amazon and get the Yondu screen. You want me to show you the link? You want me to take you there? Go to Amazon and get the Yondu. And if you decide the black too dark for you, flip it over. Flip it. And go ahead and use the white gray side. You get two screens in one. If you want the black, use the black side. If you want the white, use the white gray side. If you're too lazy to go find a reflective white and a razor thin black fabric, just get the Yondu. It's $40. if you determine to get the screen paint and you want black, check out the Series C from Arcade. It's only $60. I guarantee you it's more than 24 ounces, I think. If you decide that you don't like it, you only pay $60. If you think this is too dark, but you think that white don't have enough contrast, then contact Crow and ask him about his darkest mix that he has. And do research and give that a try. Spend the 20, the 40, or the 60 before you spend 162 to 400. To the people that work hard for their money or on a fixed income, but you want a projection screen, pick where you want to start from. You want to start with $20? You want to start with $40? You want to start with $60? Or you want to start with $162? Because if you take my $20 challenge and you decide you don't like it, all right, that's $20. If you decide to try the Yondu screen, decide you don't like it, now you add $60. If you decide to try the Series C, and you say you don't like it, now you add $120. If you think the Series C is too dark, and you say, "Well, I want to try something gray," and then you go and try Crows, you add $180. You tried 4 different products. 4 different products. If you buy 32 ounces of Kenny Bird, you're going to pay $260 something. For $180, you can try everything I just named and decide what you like. And have it on your wall. And say, no, I like this better. No. But if you give Kenny Bird your money, it's going to be hard as hell to get it back. I'll tell you that right now. You give Kenny Bird your money, and you decide you don't like it, you in trouble. You're going to be fighting. You're going to be whining. You're going to be fussing. You're going to be arguing. Or you're going to be quiet and not say nothing. Which I'm sure the majority of the people just say, hey, I got sucker, I got bamboozled. But I got 3 different versions of his paint on the wall. Tell me which one of them beat my technology. I'll listen. We got 3 versions. We got the FLE to the left. We got the Phantom in the middle. And over to the right, we got the Home Cinema Purple Piss. We call that one the Purple Piss. Purple Piss. Ken said you can't miss his Purple Piss. Purple Piss. If Ken could get a real house, that'd be his only wish. He thought he could hit big by selling this Purple Piss. Purple Piss. Purple Piss. Purple piss, purple piss. Our Joy said, there's no way anyone should give Kenny money. That man not to be trusted. Oh, the money not going to Ken. The money going to the drug dealer. Going to the dope man. That's where that money going. You notice Kenneth Bird ain't made not one video about anybody calling him a dope fiend. Y'all notice he hadn't even mentioned it. He cried about all the little comments, cried about being called puss boy and the N-word, and he don't ever say nothing about him being called a meth head. Nothing being called a dope fiend. He never mentioned. You know why? It's true. That's why he never mentioned it, because it's true. All right, y'all. I want y'all to see. Do y'all see the mouse? See the mouse right there? We're going to take the mouse through all the panels. Ready? We're in the FLE. We are in the Phantom. We are in the Purple Piss. The Home Cinema. We are on God's Technology. Did you see a difference in the tone? I can't get no fair than that. Do you see a difference? Did you see a difference? Did it change color? We are in My Technology, Ken's Technology. My Technology, Ken's Technology. My Technology, Ken's Technology. My Technology, Ken's Technology. Do you see much difference? Nope. So I have matched Kenneth Bird. So if you lazy, you can do this for $40. If you lazy, you can do this for $40. I don't take the credit for the fine. I give the credit to Silent Wake 5. Because Silent Wake 5 suggested this screen. He had no idea I was going to flip it on him, but I was going to flip it around. I didn't know either. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know either. But, man, how many windows I got open, for God's sake? Let's go to Amazon. Actually, it's in the cart. I always got it in the cart. There it is. $39.99, 10% coupon. So with tax, you're gonna pay $40. That's it right there. It's supposed to have gray in it. On the white side. It's supposed to be white and gray. But they put this backing on here to give you contrast for the white. But they never intended for you to flip it over. And isn't that video? I know it's a video. Isn't that video? Okay, we gotta scroll down. Hold on. I know it's a video because there you go. Now, the minute I saw this video, this was before Silent Shot Heads. I'm trying to find. I don't see it. How I make a full screen?
Window open. This is with my Dell project. Okay, it's a laser projector. It's an on-floor projector. You can see here.
How you make a full? How you make it full screen?
Just to show you guys, because there's the channel telling you the white screen.
I just saw it. Where it go?
It's gonna fade out and you're not able to see that anything. But it's gonna depend what kind of printer you have, guys.
There we go.
See, I don't have the lights on.
Now, when I saw this, I said, man, that's washed out. And I was like, what in the world is Silent Cinnamon? My first thought was, I gotta put a deep black behind this. Now, Silent made a video, which eased my mind a little bit. But when I saw this, I said, man, that thing is washed out. That was my first thought. Man, that's washed out. But then I saw I had a black side. I said, well, we're going to try that black side out. I said, we're going to try that black side out. And if it don't look good, then we're going to have to put a deep, we're going to have to find like a blackout cloth put behind it. Which, if you want, I can tell you right now, if you gotta have white, if you determine to have white, but you want some contrast, find you a 100-inch blackout curtain. It'll have white in the front, it'll have black in the middle, and black and white at the back. That black will give you some contrast. But why spend all that money? Because it's going to cost you money. When you can just get a thick black and put it behind a thin white. So you'll still get the advantages of the white, but you'll get contrast and a better black level. The white can't be thick. The white can't be reflective. You don't want that. You want a plain, dull white. Why? Because you want the black to come through and give you that black level and contrast. You still want to have the white accept everything, but you want the black right behind it to try to suck it up. And so that way you kind of get the best of both worlds. That is the basis of God's technology. If you want the opposite, you want the black, you want a thick, reflective white behind a razor thin black. If you determine to use gray, you need a thin, razor thin gray and a bright reflective white. If you don't care about the white and you want contrast, get a light gray and put a deep black behind it, a reflective deep black. And that white gray should give you a decent white level. Not going to be perfect because it can't do it perfectly. But you can get a decent white level, good colors, and you'll get a decent black level. It won't be a great black level, but it'll be decent. So at least when you see something with a black background, it's not going to show you white, and it's not going to show you gray. It'll show you black, because you'll have that black behind it. That's why I say, to be honest with you, I don't have a desire to paint. So that's why I started mixing with the fabrics. Color is color.
It's going to be even better because you now only have the ambient lights.
But even though you can see it's washed out, look at Y'all looking up there. Let's look up here. Even though you can see that the background is washed out, look at the color. Look at the detail. Even though the screen is washed out, look at the color and the detail, and look at that white. You don't see that up there, do you? You're gonna lose when you start messing around. When you get away from the white, you start to lose. There's somebody else showing the screen. Once again, there ain't no black level. But look at your detail. Look at your colors. See how they got that projector all the way up to the damn wall? I can't do that. I could do it, but that'd be cheating. And then the troll would be in here, you got it up to the wall. But if I took it to the wall, that picture would be so much better. But I'll sacrifice it. But like I said, I personally wouldn't. I would say, even though I'm in the paint sector, if you can't paint, this is an option because it gives you two sides to work with. If you can't paint or you won't paint, because some of y'all that ain't gonna paint no matter what, but you want a screen, and you thinking about it. You know, I might just get Kenny paint, or I might just get somebody's paint. If you can't paint or have no desire to, check out the Yondu. Or shop around. Get you, oh, that's live. You can't play that. Isn't that live? Let's see if Kenny came back live yet. Kenny came back yet? Hey, man, don't we have him open already? That's what it is. Where is he at?
I'm bored to get a return. I can't get the product back because it's on his wall and I can't get it back.
He's still whining.
Which you can come in.
All right, back for it.
He really cut up like that. Yeah, he's doing that at the end of the day. Can you imagine that attitude he just showed in the room of him cutting up like that and screaming the way he was acting? Can you imagine that?
Yeah, man,
There's somebody
what was just this?
same test we gotta put ourselves together with too. If I have to
Hold on.
he really cut up like that. Yeah, he's doing that at the end of the day. Can you imagine that attitude he just showed in the room of him cutting up like that and screaming the way he was acting? Can you imagine that? That's somebody you're starting your credit card to, you're starting your personal information to.
I got news for you. I don't know why it's showing up so dark today. I actually might come back live on the other phone. I don't know why this camera is showing up so dark today. But it is. It's really showing up dark. Let me turn it around. I don't know why it's so dark today. When we use the prism, the first 2 minutes, it's dark like this, and then it lighten up. But we on the YouTube app, and
so you don't have anyone to advise you in there.
It just seems dark today.
So be professional. If you cut up in there, you're gonna get a lot of trouble.
So let's try this, y'all.
But anyway, other than that, just when you get
I'm gonna come back on the other phone.
The blessing you came in, I'll tell you why. Because we needed you to see exactly what kind of person he is and how he carried on. I didn't argue with him. I didn't scream or yell with him. I told
All right, we're gonna come back on the A71. There's a better camera on it. I'm setting it up now.
So
while we still live.
Carry on like that, you know he's doing stuff, dirty stuff at the end of the day. And this is the reason why I come to back this up, because Jamie, if you notice from me at the end of the day, I don't make stuff up. I don't have to come in and take your face and put weird character poses on them and lie about this and lie about that. I don't do any of that. This is your evidence we have against you. This is basically you in videos, matching house paint. You're right.
But also to answer your question,
then we go to your website.
the first thing somebody say when they see a black screen, the first thing they say is,
never removed it.
hey,
Continue to sell it.
Why so dark?
Lie to your customers. And you have a track record of it. Go back and show previous older videos where you've done it again too. Still got on camera lie. And you want to go around, you want to call everybody's a scammer at the end of the day. But Jamie doesn't do anything. He's a holy saint.
I call you a
That's the
scammer.
reason why we're going to push for these batch numbers. We're going to constantly push that everybody needs to have these batch numbers.
See, the difference between me and Kenneth,
And they should do
if somebody brings up a point that makes sense, I stop what I'm doing and we go check it out. So let's see if we get a difference here.
All right, people, be safe out there. Do your research. Like I said, before you buy from me, do the research. Look around, match our demonstrations, look at the timeline, look at the work and effort that we put into our products. Compare us to other people at the end of the day. And for other people, make sure you get that batch number, make sure you can show test before the product is sold, and make sure that these bids are on site. You don't want to see one or two, you want to see dozens of these tests done. And for those people who don't like what I just said, well, that tells me if you're bitter and upset with what I just said out of my mouth, then you need to stop selling products. Gotta go, and God bless.
One team fighting for pride, while another tries to keep its playoff hopes alive. It's the Denver Dream versus the Omaha Heart.
You love to show that lady football, don't you? YouTube shove it down your throat. If it ain't this, it's Kid Boga. You love this and you won't show anything. Damn. Got the women cussing. That's a live stream. Try to set me up. YouTube trying to get me flagged. YouTube trying to get me flagged, y'all. YouTube trying to get somebody. I'm trying to set up this live here, and we got to stop. Kenneth Bird decided to end the live. He live again? No. All right, listen to Kenny for a second, y'all.
What are you gonna do?
Listen to Kenny for a second.
So
Wow.
the minute that process server hits your front door, I'm going to contact your landlord so you know right from the door. I'm going to send them all my documents over there. Criminal charges, involvement with the FBI, how you violated your LLC, all that. The minute that process server hits that place, I advise them to contact your landlord. You'll be out of that building in no time at all. Gentlemen, you asked for it, remember. I gave you an opportunity. Everybody heard me on YouTube sit here and say that we didn't want to take the house from your kids, but if you cross the line, we're going to come after you. And what did you do? You crossed the line. I said, don't use your kids as a shield. You gave me the opportunity, so okay. I'm going to go pitbull on you now. It's going to get pretty bad, extremely bad. Oh, man. This guy's sitting there crying on camera. This guy was crying on camera talking about he's trying to take my house. And look at the dumb stuff you do. Did I give you permission to use my picture? Did I? This is on your channel. Did I give you permission to do this? No. I didn't give you permission. This is the other guy, Mr. Matthews. Mr. Matthews bought from our site. We have all his information intact. He is still living at the same address. Mr. Matthews said,
So, Silent Wave 5 has made several videos to me. Silent Wave 5 has made several videos with my name in it. How come Kenny Bird don't stop on them?
Well, you guys are going to be broke.
He's scared.
Jeebus, I've never seen people so stupid in my life. I've seen dumb people, but these guys are absolute idiots. I want to get, let me see. What do we have here? And also, too, have this. I want you to see this is very important. Let's see. Where are those pictures right here? Which that scared you a little bit, didn't it? Found out we know who you are. That scared the daylights out of you, didn't it? That's all y'all together, ain't it? We filed a conspiracy charge on you guys, saying that you guys all know each other. So that way, if you guys start pointing the finger at each other, stabbing each other in the back by saying you don't know each other, yeah, that's not going to come too well.
Alrighty, y'all. I'm stopping this live. I'm coming right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm stopping this live. I'm coming right back.
See this right here? It's only 5. This is where you put